Good shit. I don't feel like using the fucking headphones right now. And I was trying to make things easier for myself. And I think I inadvertently made them harder for the moment. Ultimately, when the shit's done, it'll be a lot easier and a lot more convenient. Excuse me. But until then, like I've just complicated the fuck out of things. Kinda. Well, for the moment, I got a bunch of shit I gotta do today. I'm not gonna like do it all live, but instead I'm gonna excuse me. I'm gonna like, kind of list it out again for myself and knock some of this shit out because a lot of it I can get done now. A lot of it later. I'll have the stuff that I need to finish it. So I'm putting some fucking music on though, dude. I can't sit and do this stuff in silence, man. I've been trying to like get this shit finished, man. But over the last couple of days, dude, it was like I found some place, man, in my fucking head where imagination was just like dude, it was pumping like a vein. You know what I mean? Like it just. Every time I'd get one thing sorted out, figure out something, another thing would come along just a few minutes later. It would occur to me, and this would be badass if I can actually get it put together right and get it done, man. It would be cool as fuck. I'll have some shit that, you can't buy. Let's see, updates pending, update all. I gotta get some fucking music on here first, though, dude. I can't sit in silence anymore. I've got a chat open if anybody's fucking around. If any of my friends are fucking watching this, I'm in an open chat, too. So, I don't have to say what you still need to proceed with this update. Skip that one. Skip that one. Play books. Skip that one. Play newsstand. Skip that one. See, there's a bunch of useless ones in there. Good shit. Okay, music. I don't care if it is just low. I could flip it over to the speakers, but I'm not going to right now. I got that mirror about right, don't I? So even when I'm up here doing something, like you can see what I'm doing. Well, kinda. Tablet. Not worried about that at the moment. Give me weekly. We'll be able to monetize this thing, but where's the volume? Okay. That sounded a lot better on my good speakers earlier. You done? Oh, okay. Go on. I got it. Nah, it don't sound right without the speakers.
You need to put music on.
Yeah, the downside to that is I hear words you said. see. Okay. Coming. Right. What I was thinking of doing is syncing up a speaker. I think this Bluetooth will hear well, but it'll probably try to sync to my phone first. I've got a couple of options on that. I was thinking about that too. I found some music, as long as it's like free and shit, to use the other day, and I know where there's like a huge library of it. Now it's kind of untapped. Not well, it's got a huge variation rather. It's not really, probably not untapped, but yeah. So anyway, this thing I'm fucking working on now, it's almost done. It's gonna be for my laptop. It'll be bad as fuck when it's done. It should be most of the way built today. Here's what I'm going for though. A little stand for my laptop. I should be able to sit both on this table and on. I got some of these mini tables like this. I got like 2 more of them, so I can set them right beside me in the chair that I've already built. And so it's on a swivel for one, and then opens up. You can hold notebooks, pencils, post notes, whatever the fuck you need when you're using it working on. Like, dude, I got notebooks full, like all these. You can't see them, but just under the table here, dude, I got like a stack of notebooks like this. They're just full of ideas and shit I'm doing, shit I'm hanging on to use at just the right moment. You know what I'm saying? Something that's really creatively, juicy. But it's all in the timing. It's all in the preparation, man. You gotta think out all the details and shit. So I try to go over and over and over and over something before I actually put it out. And car shows and stuff, dude, we go over and over and over that shit before we actually put it forward to what we're gonna go do. So when we go do it, it's never like a random thing. It is directed. You know what I'm saying? And we have tried to think out as many variables as we can on both the area, the people, the spacing, shit like that, which we didn't until recently know was a fucking variable. Apparently, get too many people in one cramped space will make the fucking thing go nuts. So, but anyway, so this thing is this piece right here. It's on top. It's just kind of some bullshit right now. I just needed a flexible hinge right here. So I've made it to where this thing can come up, and on the back and inside of this, I'll make places to make it stand or stay up, and then it's going to have this mounted to the top of it, like so that when it tilts in and or whatever, it acts as like a drawing board, because it'll be stuck to this, but it'll act as a drawing board. It's got a small lip on it for pencil rests and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like hold small paper. I got a piece of a thin piece of cardboard, or like a clipboard but larger, to go the whole circumference, to make it a flat, smooth surface when you go to draw, sketch, write, whatever you need to do on it. Plus, it'll still like sit and hold your laptop and support the weight, so you can do that tilt forward thing. And, I can kind of raise it up, and then I can just spin it and show somebody. And the original purpose for that was there's going to be 2 speakers mounted here, or somewhere, within this vicinity. These 2, and I'm either going to put them here on the sides and have them project back, or I'm going to put them on the back or something. I'll figure out. I may even put them on the inside of this round piece, actually, to keep it under it, and kind of create within the space underneath here, like not a cone shape, but something to project the sound outward, like away from yourself. Like you can hear it well, but projects out. So the laptop will sustain its own sound, along with have these 2 lights and a fan. I have no idea why. I just feel like being ridiculous. And this old fucking controller I made. Dude, I made this thing like a decade ago, but it's a PS2 controller essentially with 2 other extra pieces. It's a wireless PS2 controller mixed with an adapter that changes a PS2 into a GameCube, Xbox controller, either or, and it also has an option if you're using the steering wheels. So if you want to use a PlayStation 2 steering wheel, you can hook it up to this and then just switch it to either Xbox or whatever, and then whether it's a gamepad or a wheel. And then this white piece at the bottom of it that the receiver is actually plugged into. It's got 2 USB ports plus an Xbox and a GameCube female side, so that you can use any of those four types of controllers, I guess, because the USB would support the USB controllers and shit too. So that's a total of, 5 fucking ports you've got on this thing, just from this one tiny little USB device. And then with the speakers, the 2 lights, and that receiver, it's gonna be 4 hookups, or 4 USB. I only have 1 empty one on my laptop. The others are getting used, or I swap in and out for data and shit. So I got a little 4-port hub, and all of these things are going to be mounted to this, because none of them are any kind of external battery. There's no need to plug anything else up. So I'm going to line it up as best I can, using a couple of twist ties to lay the lines down smooth and get the access cord out of the way, get it laid flat to the inside of it, and make it just a standing piece. And then I've got a light, or I'm sorry, 2 lights, a fan, a controller, speakers, all from just one little wire hookup. And this will convert. Oh, yeah, this actually, I fixed that up yesterday, right? This is the mouse pad, but the mouse pad slides out and it goes back. And then I'm gonna put a small piece of Velcro just here at the top of this pad, and I'm gonna have Velcro go this way. On my mouse pad, it's got like an indentation on the pad, right? So if I put a piece of Velcro this way and then one this way, I can hang it up there to wherever I want, and then when it's elevated, it will just rest on that bump. It won't slide off, just like the pencils in the laptop itself. So, and that piece is stable. You know what I'm saying? And see, and this thing is small enough and versatile enough, it can sit right here on the desk, it can sit right there. I can take the laptop back over to the desk where it usually sits and pop this thing under there, and it still contains like a drawing pad, all my notes and stuff. I can do something and be like, hey, I can just sit here and when I'm bullshitting with this, just fucking do things, and eventually things with the green screen and the other screen. And dude, I've been thinking hard on that projector, dude. A projector behind me doing something like this, pumped back through my speakers, dude, that wouldn't be hard at all to do. Like, I'm trying to list out all this stuff, dude, because I want to do it, but I want to do it right, or at least as best as I can. I don't want to be like, yeah, we got about halfway through with this and then just fuck it, went with what we had. I don't want to do that, dude. I don't want to do that at all. I want to do something that ain't never been done before. It might take a little time, but I'm gonna do it. You watch me. I ain't gonna quit. Anyway, this is part of what I gotta do. I've also got to, I'm also considering, and I'm not sure how, this is just an idea. All these things should be moddable. I'll be able to, I'm gonna try to make them as palatable and versatile as I can. And I'm thinking right through here somewhere, or possibly under here, I'm gonna have a piece that'll be no longer than like this. So it will sit, and it'll be squared, but it will sit in here like so, and along the base of this I'll have something that attaches to said piece that goes from this length to this length back to up here, so that, and set on some kind of hinge at this point so that it will slide outward. I don't need it outward a lot. I don't need it to sustain a ton of weight. All I need it to do is be strong enough to hold my tablet sitting up, so that it can face me, and then from back wherever else I can both see my tablet and my laptop and have control of the mouse, like everything all nice and spread, still over this one little pivot that won't go bananas on me. That's why I said until I get this piece figured out, this is a temporary. Also, once I get another light, or I may be able to do it with an existing one. I haven't. What do I do with that thing? Because that may work too. I didn't think about that. Oh my God, it would. I might make this thing versatile too, to make a shadow box on here with 2 pieces of plexiglass. I was gonna take something like a clipboard, cut the center of it out, right, and then put the plexiglass on top of it, and what I do is I make like 2 pieces of plexiglass to make a sleeve. You put whatever you want inside of there that you want to sketch off of or from, or overlayer them. You know, whatever ways to take separate sketches and mend them together. You know, and using those 2 pieces of plexiglass, you can put whatever inside of there, lay it flat, and then through the peaks of the holes with this light on, and you'd be able to. And I was actually going to do it on this side so that it shines up more, because if I do it down, it's kind of going. I don't know, it feels like it's going against the grain, so I'm about to do it this way. I'll be right back. Alright, I just had to double check to make sure it wasn't me. Anyway, most of the stuff that I've got put together for this so far, and I've got, man, extra pieces and shit too that I haven't even used of that, man. Some old stuff that totally still fucking works, man. I got this pad that works with a special pen that you can draft stuff on this pen, and the pen remembers exactly how you drew it on this paper, and it can like redo it like, so you can physically draw stuff like on paper, and then it'll put it right over to a PC and do it. Simple as hell. It's super simple. Let's see, dude, that's most of this crap that's laying right here. Then, what else have I got? I got that sword I gotta fix. I got some more Velcro pieces in there. I'm ready to fix the mask. These gun sheaths I'll be done with today. I need to go ahead and get that bag done. I'm trying to get to the stuff that takes fucking cardboard so I can get that bullshit out of my way. All my scrap pieces and stuff, like having tools and stuff out like this, dude, drives me nuts. Always makes me think I got something to do or more to do than what I have to do. Either or. Fucks with me. I didn't like the last day and a half, dude. Like a vein, man. It was just pumping like Jesus Christ. I felt like I was having an imaginary heart attack. Like, kind of, not imaginary. Imaginative, I guess. Imaginative. Creative. Creative. Freaking stroke. I don't know what the fuck happened. You know, I couldn't stop thinking about different stuff and improvements and like, I don't know, it was kind of wacky. And sometimes I feel like I can't control it. I just have to let it go. I have to let it run its course, man. And it's always on something, man. It's either like Terraria or here at the house or fucking GTA. I gotta have some original costume or fucking, you know, Minecraft. I'm trying to figure out things and how, you know, I've never seen them done before. Same thing with Terraria, like that 3 teleportation thing. Fucking, I feel like an idiot savant without the savant, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I've decided, like, I'm tired of fighting it. Like, I struggle for this normality thing, dude. And I figured out, like, I'm weird. I was like, fuck it, just run it, dude. So my weird ain't trying to hurt nobody. It ain't running nobody no fouls. If I'm not doing anything wrong, I should be allowed to do whatever the fuck I want to. Just dad perspective on that one. I'm losing weight, dude. That ain't good. Oh, we're finishing darts too, man. I did a set of darts the other day, dude. Well, one by accident, and that motherfucker was badass. So, I'm gonna make me a set of them fucks. I was thinking about it earlier. Hell, I might even be able to make a piece that you could preload all of them, that they'll fit right in either there or there, and push that thing below it down, and just pop every one of them in, snatch it right back out, and it's fully loaded with all 3. Just glider open and bap, just all three of them hit at once, and the single piece pulls back out, you know, and just, you know, go. I think it'd be cool as fuck. This is gonna be a part of my thing too, but I'm gonna get rid of the mega stuff. We're gonna do stuff to do guns and stuff. I guess this is gonna be a longer project than I thought because I want to use a lot of this stuff that I'm doing, the stuff that I'm building. I want to do that with my kids, dude. I want to show them how to like tap into their own creativity. You know what I'm saying? Every kid's got a mad genius hidden inside of them, man. You just got to figure out um, how to give them the tools to express that and where and what. And, you know, that's why we give kids lots and lots and lots of things to do. So we're trying to find their potential, and that's part of the parent's job is to watch for what they're good at and embrace that. You know, and then at the same time strengthen their weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? So give them as less flaws as possible. Give them their advantages. They're gonna need every one of them they can get. That's for damn sure. Everybody does. Let's see. Did you play yet? You ain't played yet. Started playing chess with my buddy Josh, dude. I ain't played chess with nobody since like my brother, my buddy Jason, which fucked up, man, because Jason's a genius. And every time I even get near beating him, he'll just quit. I can't tell you how many times he'll be like, "Beep," and I'm like, "It's fucked, because you're a genius and I know it." Yeah, let's see. Oh, I gotta finish up this sword piece. He moved, he moved. Oh, yeah, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. Always ask me if I want to play with some more people. Who the fuck plays like 7 games of chess at once, dude? Ain't you gonna get confused and forget what your strategy was? Isn't that it? Anyway. Yeah, that's just some of the shit I gotta do today. I gotta reinforce this box. I gotta tape over all this cardboard. I got some other thicker cardboard I'm gonna lay into it to make it a little more sturdy. But I was just giving you an idea of what the fuck I've been working on and why I haven't been on or making any fucking videos in the last couple of days. I wish I could do some kind of top-down thing on this, man, but the honesty of it is, dude, every bit of this shit was built with junk, man. Leftover stuff that I fucking had for years that I'm like, you know what, man, instead of throwing it out, let's create something with it, man. People are always real big on recycling and shit, but like, what do you do with the shit you recycled? You know what I'm saying? Where's it really going? Is it going to where you think it is, or is it going to some processing plant, or is it, someplace that it can be turned into something that can be reused, or are they sitting there sifting through it, going, "Nah, this is trash," and they wind up with still half as much fucking garbage as they normally would, or whatever. So repurpose your things instead of fucking just trusting that the recycling company is doing their shit, you know? Find ways to make your own shit less. If you got, you know, biodegradables and shit, make yourself a fucking flower bed, dude. You know what I'm saying? Just have a place that you take all those biodegradables and toss. Coffee grounds and, eggshells and all of that shit. Pickle juice. Fucking all of that nasty shit that comes out your fridge. Just find you a spot out in the backyard and make you a little pit. Or if you got a fucking balcony or something, make you a little bed. Just start throwing your stuff in there. It might stink at first, and if you've got the space to do it in your yard, do it kind of out or away from the house because they will be funky. If you can, once it's getting big enough, dude, you can make this fucking cage and you can just fucking roll it every once in a while. You can throw all your shit in there, it keeps it away from or wherever you want. You can just roll this motherfucker and it makes its own compost and shit. Oh. I was fucking with this a minute ago, thinking about it on the sketch pad somehow. But I'm not sure if I want to do that. I might just like leave room to do that. So that I could at any point find whatever, you know what I'm saying? This place is whatever I want. Help me sketch shit out a bit easier. I think I might need a little bit harder surface for that though. Anyway, that's just some of what I got cooked up, what I'm trying to do with this thing. You know, because then it won't have, if everything goes, like I said, everything except for that light won't have to plug up. Like, and the light, the charger for the light itself, I can actually just make a space for inside the box. It just fits especially for it, so you know it stays attached or whatever. So it's like the shadow box, a fucking, it's a damn shadow box, a stand, a drawing pad, a sketchboard, you know, a laptop stand. Shit, man. There'll be a lot of shit when I'm done with it, dude. It'll be a good accessory to the fucking chair, dude. I made all this ridiculous shit for the chair, and then I was like, man, I'm still missing pieces. You know, I still got stuff to do, so I like start pulling my laptop out and laying all my stuff out on the desk, dude. But then I'm missing stuff from the chair, so I was like, I gotta find another fucking way. It's just all hitting me at once for some fucking reason. But getting closer to done.
How are you?
I'm not too bad, bro. How you doing this pre-afternoon? Had to check to see what time of day it was. Pretty decent, bub. Yep.
Great.
I'm about ready to be done with all this damn mess. Got another black light to hang up too, and I'm actually considering moving the one that I got up there. One to kind of slide it out of the way of the camera, because on that back wall I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces that I can move the camera to. Right now I got you probably about here on me. So,
What are you doing?
man, I'm trying to clean up the rest of my damn living room and explain why I've pulled out all this fucking mess, and I just got through showing like what I'm trying to make here without knocking the ashtray over. But this little fucking piece I just came up with, it's like a laptop stand and a desk and stuff. I'm not gonna like sit here and do the whole thing, but like that's why I haven't been streaming anything on my channel, dude. I've been setting up props for another thing I'm doing with my kids and some more shit. Got them doing this little game, dude. I guess I'm gonna have to write this thing out pretty well. Like, but once I get done with this, dude, I'll be able to manage all the pages and stuff like that, and be able to do all the work that I fucking need to a lot fucking easier. Like, have everything right there at my disposal, like all the time. No matter where I want to be or what I want to do, I'll have all the tools that I fucking need to do it with. So,
Bye.
Word. Yeah, I still gotta adapt a couple of pieces. This sword here. See, and this is just the stuff that the props that I've been doing so far. It's just been for my shit, my kids, dude. I gotta let them dream up their own things, and then I gotta find a way to take the shit that they're talking about, you know, the sketches and whatever, and then telling me. I'm gonna try to find a way to do them out of things that I can physically fucking do, and you know what I'm saying, make the sheaths and the costumes and the. Did it about two or three Halloweens ago for my little girl, and after that I realized, I was like, dude, that was actually pretty easy for me. Like, you know, everybody else was like, wow, and I was like, that was kind of like, I literally slapped that together in like, I think 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I was like, just hang on, and you know, yeah, it was simple, you know, it was just a little bad girl thing, But yeah, I think it'll be cool once I get everything done, man. Figure out more shit on how I can utilize this green screen and a projector and whatever else I can do. I just moved all of my footage off from my PlayStation the other day to my damn hard drive, dude. It took 5 hours yesterday. It took 5 hours to go through all the video footage and shit that I had set up on there. But, let's see. Yeah, I've been sitting here tinkering with all the stuff as I had it out too, because the whole reason that I pulled most of it out was like, I can do something with this, I can fucking work on this, and and my imagination just freaking exploded. Exploded on me. Yeah, well. I'm gonna blow that trunk out. Get that black light put up. Yeah, but I'm gonna move that black light over and stick another one right over there. And that'll kind of illuminate just this area. This is the only area I need to be illuminated. The rest of that shit can go dark and it won't affect nothing. Pull those blinds and that's dim too. Could actually set up a spot to put two projectors. I could put the other one right there. And that over there, I still have that one there. I got one there, here, there, anywhere like trying to set up that camera too so it'll hold multiple things. I might have just thought of something else too. Huh? Just starting to run crazy. Anyway, man, till later when I actually fucking play something, man. I'll be around. I'm gonna try to get this shit cleaned up and work on some other stuff and get some shit laid out, get this done so that I can type out what the fuck is going on with all these channels. I got a bunch of shit in store for the channel. And ways to simplify things, explain things. I'm at some point gonna go through and make like an explanation of what the fuck is going on with my channel, why there's so much shit, you know. And it's because in part it's because no, I don't think any one thing is simple. I think everything is complicated. We're all a whole bunch of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So like, why not have the channel set up like that, you know? Keeping in mind with the only thing being that these are all just my stuff, you know what I'm saying? This is all like either my favorite videos or my point of view on this thing. Nothing is ever like a fact, you know what I'm saying? It's more my opinion of everything and how I notice it or observations I've made or what the hell ever. But like I said, I'll make a tutorial video for all that shit. Just gotta get this stuff cleared out of my way, dude. I got a whole bunch of car show stuff lined up in these notebooks. I got a whole bunch of fucking Terraria stuff lined up that I want to do. That it's simple. I just have to get everything taken care of first so I can pop, and I can just do all these things and just run it. You know. Plus this stuff that I'm doing with my kids, it's like this whole other division, man. This whole other thing of like, okay, you got your dad space, but then you've also got like me interacting with my kids, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm just a normal person, dude. I'm not like super dad or nothing. I'm not crazy religious about nothing, you know. It's not that I'm against it. I just I don't know, you know what I'm saying? So I don't push nothing I believe on nobody, and I ask a whole lot of questions. But the honesty of it is, I have no idea, you know. And I don't see anything wrong with not knowing, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand why I don't know is not an acceptable response. I'm really pro I don't know. I'm pro, I don't know. I gotta remember that. But I'm trying to do a whole bunch of things. I'm trying to show how like everybody like gives video games such a bad rap, dude. But gaming and streaming and all of these things, I think they have a lot of potential. To be honest, I think video gaming has pushed a lot of stuff and made a lot of stuff better. You know, the technologies and stuff that we use, like 90% of the time, it's propelled by video games first. You know, so it's like the jumping off point for technology. It's that thing that's always before anything else gets higher in graphics and special effects and stuff like that, dude. It hits games first. These elongated stories, you know, it's more than a book. It's more than a movie. It's more than a fucking play. It's like a huge sum of things that can take hours and hours and hours to beat. It's not just like some book that you can read in 3 days and you're done with it. You never have to read that book again, you know. It'll change every time you do it. It'll challenge you. It'll put you up with other people so that you're working, especially today with online stuff, you know, you're working within a container with other people who have their own random thought patterns, and you're basically outsmarting that guy one way or another. You are outsmarting that guy. Your either reaction time is faster, or you're cleverer than he is, or whatever. It posts you, and so in turn that thing is making us all sharper, you know what I mean? Because we're all like competitive in a way we've never been competitive before. It used to be in story-based video games, you know, in story-based objective things that, you know, it had a pattern. Everything had a pattern. Everything had something that you could just watch for, and you would find its weakness, and you would just exploit that, and it became super easy. That doesn't exist with online players. Online players can adapt their tactics in a second. Like, they can notice you doing something, change their tactic, then you have to notice theirs again. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this loop, and you have to learn how to read how people play. You have to pay attention to some of the smaller subtleties. You also have to be able to move and react fast. You have to, 90% of it is seeing it coming or hearing it coming, learning the symptoms and the signs and the warning notes. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you go out in the fucking woods and there ain't no noise, dude, you know something's up because all the animals are quiet. So it's kind of like that. You have to learn how to visually do that. Running through GTA, dude, like 90% of the time, if you ever see me playing GTA today and I got the camera on, you'll see me glancing down in the bottom right like every 6 seconds or something. And I'm always like popping and checking it, making sure ain't no dots heading toward me. The second I see somebody heading toward me, I'm changing it. Because if they ain't got a blue ring, dude, they're endangered. you know. But I don't get upset about it, dude. I'm also trying to show like how when I play, I don't let trolls affect me. I don't let bullshit affect me. You'll see me get upset about nothing. I might cuss, but I'm probably cussing because I did something fucking stupid, not because somebody beat me, dude. More power to them. I appreciate the challenge. You know what I mean? And I wish gaming could get to that level to where it's not like a whole ton of immaturity and trolls and bullshit and kind of making these things for the guide for all the people who are out there that don't want to get involved in gaming because people behave that way. You don't want to go into fucking public lobbies and listen to all of nobody's bullshit, and you're just getting fucking hassled all the time. And you don't have to do that shit. You don't have to like submit to that. You can fight back, dude. There's a group of people out there, and they're cool. And they will help you fight back against those fucking assholes. They know how to do the things that you need to do. They know what places are safe. They help you run in a pack, keep you protected. You know what I'm saying? It's you don't have to just like let that thing beat you. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people do, and that's why a lot of people I think are so opposed to it. A lot of people that I know that don't play, I don't think they get to realize how rich that game is because people are dicks, you know what I'm saying? The other players. But like I said, I'm hoping I can get all this bullshit done and then so I can get back to this stuff. Because man, I got a bunch of shit lined up and planned. But till I get everything sorted away and organized and stuff, I'm gonna knock this shit out and hopefully bring y'all what you're after faster.
I'll be right back. I'm not leaving yet.
Okay. So, till then, man, y'all have a good one. If you're kicking around in GTA, man, keep them guns up.